So STRUT, it was a kind of culmination of 6 months of work where we've been working with artists in the community and they have been exploring identity through creativity. So it's bringing all of those people together to have a celebration really of music, identity and fashion in Dewsbury Town Centre.
Oh my goodness, what a day. Dewsbury has truly shown up to support their community and to support these creatives. We've seen young people on the catwalk. We also had so many community groups come up and show their creativity by the things that they've created. We've had bands, like great bands from this area who have come out here and have properly rocked it. And we've also had Bhangra dancing. Honestly, it's been such a show of creativity. It's been such a show of different art forms. I feel really motivated by all of the people that I've seen, because if they can do that, I can go out there and smash it as well.
Events like this are real important because it opens people up to like new things that they won't be able to do, things that are hard to experience or you may just shy away from because of cultural perceptions. And by hosting events like this and opening everything up and allowing people to try things with no judgment, with no barriers, it just means that you can make them impacts in people's lives. And again, you just don't know how far that's going to lead. You may change someone's life for a hugely positive way just by allowing them to do that. So we had skateboarding, but obviously other people had making t-shirts and stuff like that. And that just sets them on a creative path. Yeah, no, that's the best thing about this. It's about being creative, opening people up and expressing themselves and try something new.
So there was a lot of work behind the scenes that happened before the STRUT event. For over a period of about 6 months, we worked with lots of different community groups. So we had women's groups, older women's groups, people that come together because of mental health and well-being. We worked with primary schools, even like year 2 children. We also worked with some LGBTQ plus groups and other youth groups as well. So to actually work with that diverse group of people was amazing. We worked with a Ukrainian group from Huddersfield too, a friendship group, and they all really embraced the experience and that chance to have new skills, a time to work together, and then to actually see their work, celebrated on the catwalk was fantastic.
So we've been taking part of the STRUT programme with Woven Kirklees, and yes, we've been making hats. The project's all been around identity and how we can express that in exciting headwear. Our young people have absolutely loved it. We've been getting really crafty, just using things that would have gone into landfills, and the young people have just had a great time going wild, like with all the different materials.
I think you don't get the opportunity to free play very often, and it's quite liberating, isn't it, I think it's just giving them that space to explore and play.
It's a big deal actually to do a catwalk in front of so many people. So this project helped us to be stronger, to be more confident, to enjoy life more.
It gave a lot of opportunity for feeling themselves, and they feel that people around, they really need them and they really accept them.
Yeah, we expressed ourselves in the hats, so like how we feel, how we see a world, how we want to be seen. We loved it.
And we were really touched with the idea of expressing identity and personality, because after the war started, we realized that now we are even more Ukrainians than we were before, and we are united, and we would like to express this. And moreover, we are not only Ukrainians, we are human beings at first, and this project is really nice, and it helped our children to dive into themselves, to look into their own souls, to understand who they are and how they would like to present themselves to this community that we have here in Huddersfield, in the Kirklees, because we were impressed, to be honest, with the variety and diversity of people living here.
It's really important to me to be a part of something like this, because when I was growing up, it was very few and far between where you got so many people represented back at you. This has been such an inclusive, diverse event, all genders, so many ethnicities, so many different kinds of backgrounds, so many different kinds of people coming together and really loving each other. Like, that is so special. That's such a special thing to see.
I guess the concept of my business is about reinventing clothes and looking at them in a different way. By being able to showcase it at something like STRUT, with my textile background, like, my inner textile student was like, this is your moment. It's something that you can show people, and just wearing loads of colour. The weather was nice, everybody was so supportive, and it was actually really nice to see myself alongside these other businesses and these other people.
The people that actually, took part and walked the catwalk, they were a bit nervous before they went on and a little bit unsure what to expect. And then once they got on there, they just absolutely loved it and had that chance to have their moment in the spotlight and celebrate what they've been doing. And hopefully for some of those young people, it'd be a moment that stays with them for a long time, that they could be really proud of what they've made and they could see people's reaction to it as well. So hopefully it inspires some people to carry on making and being creative.
I hope the legacy of an event like this is that young kids, especially from minority backgrounds, especially from working class backgrounds, that they know that there is a space for them and that there is a world out there that is creative and that is wonderful and that they belong in. All they need is access. So to give these kids a stage and these people a stage who maybe have never been on one before and say, go on, do your thing. They've really shown out. I want this to carry on and I want this to be a wonderful, beautiful thing in the legacy of Dewsbury and this town and of Strut and Woven as well.